Hello and good evening. Welcome to the presentation. I'll be presenting the construction management plan for the Pacific Highway upgradation with my group members. For the overview, it's a 91-kilometer stretch from Ballina to Queensland border with a budget of 202.5 million, and it will take place from October 2024 to March 2026. Among four paths, we have chosen the Ballina to Queensland path as it's for simplicity. There is a lot of economic benefits as it will open the door of business and jobs, and it will increase the property values, and there are a lot of environmental benefits as well. For the risk management plan, our primary objective is to identify, assess, and manage risks that could disrupt timelines, increase cost, or affect quality. Risk consequence can be heavy and it could life-threatening as well. For the risk identification, there are three types of risk. One is inherent, another is contingent, and third is bias risk. For the risk category, environmental risk, compliance risk, design risk, delivery risk, handover risk, financial risk, stakeholder risk, and contractual risk. Risk treatment and hierarchy of control, we can firstly avoid it and transfer it, mitigate it, and later on we can accept it. Hierarchy of control is eliminate it, substitute it, and then engineeringly control it, administratively control it, then we can use the PP. Design risk can be happen with some errors, but it can be mitigated. Delivery risk can be happen with the late materials, labor shortage, but it also can be mitigated. Handover risk can be mitigated as well. Risk matrix and scoring is provided with the based on ideal table. Risk register is provided with the basis of our projects.
Hi, I'm Imri Ashkur Rahman. First of all, let's see the overall project schedule timeline. It's a 18-month project where a 10% buffer added for unforeseen risks such as bad weather, public holidays, etc. The major milestone of the project will be finalized by August 2025. The timeline may shift as design, geotechnical surveys, and procurement details are finalized. This is our WBS, which defines interdependencies between tasks and critical pathways. Each project phase is broken down into specific duties and associated resources. Gantt chart is displaying task duration. It highlights task sequencing and critical dependencies as well. Timeline and resources allocation will be updated as more accurate procurement and some contractor information is finalized. In resource section, we need three types of resources such as personal, equipment, and material types. Some assumption has been taken into account, such as 5 days work week, 8 hours per day, all equipment assumed to be fully operational, continuous participation of government and stakeholders. Every delivery will be arrive on time in accordance with pre-arrangement timetable. To conclude, there are three phases. Pre-construction phase is for 55 days, 450 days for construction phase, and 20 days for project closeout phase.
Good day, everyone. Today I will walk you through the Pacific Motorway Upgrade project, focusing on its cost analysis and associated risks during the development between the Ballina and Queensland border. So let's dive in. As you can see, the labor costs are significant amount of the project, reaching up to $14 million, and which includes all the construction workers, engineers, and other specialists. And uh, all the activities that are required from the resources are taken from the work breakdown structure. And so our final budget is $22.5 million, and we have allocated 10% contingency and profit margin to manage the risks effectively. As we know, every project comes with its risks, and in our case, factors like weather, bad scheduling, or procurement issues could uh, could increase our cost. Effective budgeting and risk management are crucial to ensure the project stays on track and within budget.
Now let's talk about safety. Identifying potential risks early on is crucial. Key risks include machinery and equipment hazards, traffic management issues, manual handling, and noise and vibration exposure. They pose real dangers to workers and the environment. That's why protective safety measures are a must. One of the most effective safety initiatives in this project is the Separate Yourself program. Introduced in 2017, it focuses on maintaining a safe distance between workers and heavy machinery. By enforcing clear separation on site and using barriers, PPE, and signage, incidents were reduced by 27%. This initiative has really reinforced a culture of safety on the project. On the environmental side, we're facing challenges like habitat disruption, water and air pollution, and waste management. Construction can disturb sensitive ecosystems, So strategies like dust suppression, sediment control, and waste recycling was introduced to minimize our environmental impact. It's all about balancing progress with protection. These are some of our endangered friends. We have koalas, the giant barred frog, and the spot-tailed quoll. A key feature of the project's efforts is the wildlife underpass. These crossings allow animals, like koalas, to safely pass beneath the highway, reducing animal-vehicle collisions by up to 90%. This not only protects endangered species, but also maintains natural habitat connectivity.
Hi, I'm Mohammad Shahad Hussain. Now I will be discussing on site establishment plan. Safety barriers will be of wire rope barriers or guardrails. Erosion control will help to prevent soil erosion, sediment runoff, and water pollution. Fencing will protect wildlife and livestock from traffic. The picture is about the portable office site works. It's portable, we can move it anytime, anywhere. Site operations. Traffic management plan will ensure continuous traffic flow with minimal disruption. Utility relocation strategy will help to minimize service disruptions through phased relocations. There are a few challenges. Weather challenge, heavy rainfall and flooding disrupt schedules. Navigating uneven and unstable landforms will be challenging. Uh, Traffic management will be hectic to ensure minimal disruption to the public duration construction. During construction, environmental protection is a challenge as safeguarding endangered species, minimizing vegetation clearing, and managing water pollution. Material sourcing. mm, sus- uh, Sourcing sustainable materials locally can put challenge. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Abdul Al Maruf and today I'm going to talk about construction monitoring and control plan. Here in construction monitoring and control plan, we need to identify unexpected challenges and need to control every single hazards, and we need to schedule every single of the projects. Also need to monitor and control the KPIs, as well as need to track every single phase of the project. And lastly, we need to monitor every single thing. So here in process monitoring, we need to inspect road payments in every single week and need to check the strength of the density. Secondly, we need to check every bridges in every 2 weeks and need to check its positioning and quality of the bridge. Thirdly, for the drainage system, we need to check in every single stage of the construction work to controlling the circulation and the performance. Then for the work progress tracking, we need to monitor every single section of the construction. Next, here we need to do like audit to keep the track of the project and everything, and that's going on right on time. And in if any risk identifies, then we need to take proper steps to control the risks. Then we need to follow every safety measurements throughout the construction. Also need to look at the stakeholder satisfaction, as well as we need to observe every single environmental laws and reduction of adverse impacts on the area of the nature. Thank you.
So for the project handover and commissioning part, our purpose is to facilitate the transition of the Pacific Highway operation from contractor to NSW Roads and Maritime Service. And the key elements are transfer the documentation, reports, and manuals, final meeting to resolve the outstanding concerns. So for the project handover, challenges are training operational staff, finalizing the contracts and legal paperwork, ensuring the construction standards across of different sections, etc. So how we can overcome it? We can overcome it by training our operational staff, conduct some hands-on workshops, then finalizing the contracts and legal paperwork with engaging legal experts early to review, etc. For the commissioning part, we can develop a plan, then we can inspect it, we can test it, then we can make some issues identification and resolution, then operational readiness can be happened along with some training program. So for the operation maintenance manuals provided before the construction completion to familiarize the maintenance team. For the manual content, equipment specification, installation, inspection processes, maintenance schedule, and troubleshooting protocols has been provided. And for the project closeout meetings can be arranged for formal review of completion criteria, project deliverables, risks, and lesson learned can be assessed there, and present project closure report, and to ensure all documents is archived. For the site handover, ensuring the site is fully operational and resources are dispersed.